But we start, Mario, with some news out of LSU football, and it involves running back John Emery. Coach O, today at his weekly press conference, says John Emery's out for the year due to academics.
Yeah, John Emery is out the year, and my saying he's unavailable. Now, things could change. If they do change, we'll play him. But right now, he's unavailable. Could they change? Yeah, but that's out of my control.
So, I mean, by now you've probably heard. If not, it sounds like John Emery somehow was registered in the wrong classes, and none of the list long of people who handle in compliance, academics, scheduling caught it, and he is out for the year, and that is just incredibly disappointing and wholly unacceptable.
Yeah, and we should note that our buddy Jacob Hester tweeted a couple minutes ago, host of Off the Bench here on ESPN Baton Rouge 104.5, saying that the John Emery, quote, was signed up for the wrong class, unquote, narrative is completely false. The academic issue Emery is going through isn't because of a, quote, wrong class that was taken this summer. Okay, regardless of what it is, this is absolutely inexcusable. Whether you want to blame John Emery, whether you want to blame the LSU administration, or whatever you want to do, this is somebody who was a superstar as a recruit in high school, somebody who is going to be counted on big time this season, especially with what's unfolded in the first 2 weeks, and now somebody who's not going to be on the field possibly for the rest of the season. I have no idea how this happens, Musso. We're going to learn, I guess, more about the specifics of it as we go in this week. But at the end of the day, this is a huge punch in the stomach if you're an LSU fan, and just not what you want to see at all.
It is, because John Emery's one of your better running backs, and that's been such a position of focus, not just during the offseason, but really throughout the year. I mean, look, we have it on the rundown to talk about the young running backs we saw Saturday night against McNeese State, and Armani Goodwin and Corey Kiner, and honestly, people were very pleased with what they saw, including Coach O, and we'll let you hear about it. But it's just, anytime you've talked about the LSU running back position, John Emery's been at the center of it because of his ability. And the fact that they're not going to have him for the season right now it's just, honestly, it's another hit that LSU didn't need.
Yeah.
Because sure, you might get Trey Bradford back this week. Sure, you saw a couple of big plays in the running game, but mostly it was unsuccessful again on Saturday night. And going forward, you can expect a little bit more of the same, but you needed all hands on deck, and that is arguably the best bullet in your gun, best weapon you have, and now you're without him.
Yeah, I mean, didn't somebody say that?
And for something that, whether it's wrong classes or whatever, something that was preventable. I think we can all agree on that. Whatever the reason is, it's preventable, because if it wasn't, you'd see this happen a lot more. But the fact of the matter is, you don't see this happen at the Power 5 level.
Yes.
Because it is preventable and just should never happen.
Even at smaller places than the Power 5, I agree with you. That's absolutely inexcusable. But a few weeks ago, I forgot who it was, if it was a coach or a player, but somebody said that they can see Jake Peets utilize John Emery the same way he utilized Christian McCaffrey in Carolina because of those pass catching skills that you were talking about. And now we might not even potentially get a chance to see it. And John Emery's career has been interesting because, as I said, top 5 running back coming out of high school, Destrehan High School down there near New Orleans. And the first year at LSU, he's a freshman. He has trouble staying on the field because he can't do things like pick up blitzes or know where to get lined up. That's fine. He was a freshman. LSU went undefeated and won the national championship anyway. Sophomore year, did not have a very good year statistically, but did have some good moments. And in the context of LSU's defense being terrible and their offensive line supposedly being a better unit this year, you would have think he had an opportunity to break out. But again, one thing would be if he got hurt and didn't get that opportunity. But this is something, as you said, just absolutely inexcusable. I am really curious to see the specifics of how it happened, but just terrible for LSU and a lot of wasted potential for John Emery.